Guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to talk about some Guilty Gear Strive because we got some news. So pretty much we have the new beta test that has been announced finally. It's been a while since we've been waiting for this beta to happen. We knew it would happen, but it was just taking a while for them to announce it. But anyways, we're glad we're glad it's happening. So here there's not a lot of things to talk about, except a few major important things. And one of them is the fact that Ino and Anji will be playable, which is why they are actually shown on screen right now. And we'll have 3 days pretty much to play the beta. The beta will be available from 8 p.m. PTD, I think, or PST. I don't even know what the hell are the times, but anyways, at 8 p.m. to from May 13 in the night to May 16 in the morning, right? So those are the times that we'll have PS4, PS5, no PC, obviously, because you know why. Playable mode, same things as before. I will be able to play on the CPU. We'll have versus mode, we'll have tutorial mode, training mode online, and player matches are not available, obviously. So like I said, Anji and Ino will be available to play. And there are also some changes when it comes to the battle system. We have the new lobbies and the way they changed it, which is much better, obviously. Then again, there's still the pixelated art, but you know, they cannot change that. That is how it is, and that is how it will always be, pretty much for the rest of the entire game. That because that's what they want, regardless of how people feel about it. To be honest, I don't mind. You know, I don't get it. Anyways, but whatever. So the good thing about this, we have battle stations too now, and this is something that I suspected in the previous beta. It was the fact that the reason why people were teleporting around when they were trying to stand by for a fight is because I felt like there were some slots in the lobby itself. There were some like slots, but they were like invisible. You couldn't see where your character would be standing by. Like if you stood there, your character would teleport right there, or maybe it would teleport right there. You know, it depends. But I felt like there were some slots in the beta, and that's why we were teleporting around, and we were teleporting around randomly. But now it's actually decided, like you can stay in this spot and you will be able to fight another player. So that's pretty nice. It's really nice. It reminds me a lot of how BlazBlue was, you know, like the BlazBlue lobbies. It looks a bit like that. Instead of having the arcade cabinets, you have these things, and probably your characters will be like clashing once again, like they did in the previous beta. But then you have the screens saying something. That would be cool, right? I like that. So balance adjustments, this is pretty important. So there's a lot of things here. I'm not gonna read through it entirely. I've already read through this, and pretty much what they're saying is that they changed a lot of things, like the air mobility, a lot of things when it comes to the air actions, you know, when you're in the air, things like that. And also they try to limit loops by making sure that when moves are used multiple times in the combo, the opponent will fall faster. So using aerial attacks, this is the big part. Using aerial attacks, double jumps, and air dashes now cause recovery on landing. So if you have an opponent, like pretty much what it is that whatever good options you have in the air is now possible. It's now possible to punish it. It will whiff. Not only it can whiff, but if it's whiffing, you will be punished. So if you try to do a jump in with an air dash, you're definitely getting punished for that if you miss it. If you do, people cannot just do air dashes anymore like they used to do. You know, like Maid, she would constantly jump. That character was absolutely toxic, and I'm glad they're getting rid of that. But not just that, they also made sure that jumps and air dashes now cover less distance, which is nice because I felt like jumping in Guilty Gear Strive was covering a lot of distance. You know, you could jump, and for some reason it was the best movement in the game. It was just like, it was the arc was huge. I felt like it was going a bit high too, because a lot of times people would jump, they would just do like a regular jump and they would go above some moves. So I'm glad that they changed this, and I'm glad that the air dashes also take a bit less, like they cover a bit less distance. And this is probably, I feel like this emphasized the idea that air dashes in Guilty Gear Strive are really there for mix-ups. They're a mix-up option, and it's rather than being a good movement option. So I like that. I like that change. But I'm guessing some people would not be happy because, you know, they like the fact that Guilty Gear has like a lot of mobility in general, but Strive was already going towards the direction of limiting the mobility. So if they were going to limit the mobility, I think it was better for them to limit it in the best way possible. I think this is a good idea. So, anyways, aside of that, we have some anti-air actions that have been adjusted, like 6P. So forward punch should be more consistent. Then again, they say it vary for each character. Maybe there are some characters that have like incredibly good 6Ps. Like Ram had like a really good 6P, but Semyon had a really good 6P. Stranger enough was like the really good characters, you know, in general. But now it should be pretty consistent for every character in the game. I pretty much never used 6P with Leo in the beta because it was missing a lot when I tried, so I gave up on that idea. But hopefully that is something that has changed. So yeah, they expanded the hitbox upward and everything. The attack is now more active in general. So yeah, say there's also more recovery upon blocking in the air. So now you shouldn't have like immediate advantage when you block a freaking move in the air or DP. Things should be like neutral, I guess. I think I saw something like that for the location test. Some of the location test videos. So yeah, we'll see how it is, right? We'll see how it is. Aside of that, I think they said that in the location test there was already some changes that were applied, like the tension pulse, not necessarily tension pulse, but meter gain in general was already changed. I'm not really sure how. I'm not really sure what change they made, but I guess we'll test it in the beta too. So yeah. Anyways, a bunch of things have changed. You know, more things when it comes to the menus. We'll see how it is. And I'm actually curious to see how they changed the tutorial mode. Maybe they did. I think they did. Maybe, but not necessarily too big of a change. You know, a lot of people were complaining that the tutorial wasn't teaching anything to the players. So, and they actually talked about it in the developer's backyard. But we'll see how they changed all of these things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comment section, because there's a lot of things that might have changed, you know, considering the things that they said in the previous developer's backyard. So we'll see how it is. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.